Let's update Liverpool.
You're not going to ask me about Liverpool. I was waiting for this. So yeah. What did we talk about the last time Liverpool lost to Brighton? It was so bad. I mean, I don't even think this was better, to be honest. I watched the whole game and I really think it's just the end of this team. Like, a lot of these players just need to leave. When Alex Ferguson is in charge of Manchester United, every 5 years he sold players. He sold Beckham. He sold Van Nistelrooy. He sold defenders and goalkeeper like Schmeichel, and they were all brilliant. But he got people in, and I think Klopp's had this team for a little bit too long now. Yep. Like Fabinho, for example, in midfield, he's been great, but he looks like an old man to me. He looks like someone who can't run. He came on, he couldn't even kick a ball. He nearly got a red card for a bad tackle, and even he looks like, I just can't do this anymore. And I just think it's the end of the road for this team. They need to get 6 or 7 new players who are young, energetic. Because this team, with Henderson, Milner, Fabinho, Thiago, they're all over 30 years old.
What about Caicedo of Brighton?
I'd love him. I would love him. I think Liverpool's number 1 will be Bellingham. I think Liverpool will do whatever they can to buy Bellingham. I really do.
But I'm not sure if Bellingham would love to come to Liverpool in this situation.
That's true. Apparently, if he comes to any English team, he wants it to be Liverpool. Maybe that's true. Maybe, but if Liverpool next year are not playing Champions League football, Bellingham, like you said, may not want to come. Why does he want to play Europa League or the Conference League? He's better than that. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's the end of the road for this team, and they just and there's some young players as well who are only 19, like Harvey Elliott, but they're not ready to be playing every week. So I think there's a lot. Salah, to me, looks slow. Salah, it's now February. I think he scored 7 goals this season. Normally he's 25 by now.
Yep.
And I thought, and I just think it's that.
Also, Kaori Mitoma was,
he's
fantastic
great.
Again. Yeah,
he would be perfect at Liverpool to replace Sadio Mane. I don't think now we've signed Gakpo, we have Jota, Diaz, Nunes, Firmino, Salah. That's 6. I don't think we'll get him, but I could definitely see him in a better team. Actually, Brighton's a really good team, but I could see him playing Champions League football, definitely. When did he sign for Brighton? Was it this summer? Is it the summer 2022?
Actually, he joined Brighton 2 years ago. But last year, he was in Belgium.
Right, because I feel like now, since 2023, everyone knows who he is now.
Right.
Because I don't really, when you see the World Cup, you're like, when I saw Caicedo at the World Cup, I thought, Caicedo for Brighton or whoever for... But I didn't really look at Mitoma and I thought, I didn't think. But when you see him now, I mean, the 2 games against Liverpool, against Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's just made Trent Alexander-Arnold look terrible.
Right.
And
I think,
goal,
yeah.
Great finish. That's a great goal.
The goal was, incredible. I think he was very dangerous for Liverpool throughout the 3 matches, the 2 Premier League games. One Fa Cup, and Alexander-Arnold looked having trouble against him.
Big trouble, big trouble. I think as well, when you're quick, when you're an attacker and you're quick, that helps so much. Having pace, scares the defenders.
Yeah,
I would be surprised in 2 years though if he's still at Brighton. I would be surprised.
I've let lots of Liverpool fans commented on Instagram that the club should buy him.
I think we should if straight after Mane went. But now, we have Diaz, we signed Nunes, we signed Gakpo, we have Firmino, we have Salah, we have Jota. That's 6, and only 3 will start. Would he be good at Liverpool? I think he would be great, but I don't think you can have 7 strikers.
Too much.
It's too many. It's just too many. 3 or 4 won't play. And it's who, if Salah is not playing, he will want to leave. We signed Nunes for 80 million, Diaz 45, Jota 45, Gakpo 40. All of them can't play. So I just don't. I don't know. It depends who I could think him going to. I think actually Arsenal play the 4-3-3 system. I think Arsenal have that Martinelli, who I think is quite similar.
They bought Trossard from Brighton.
Yes, he's a good player. Brighton, apart from like obviously Liverpool is my team, but I think everyone in the league likes Brighton.
Yeah,
they just have good players. Their managers, Graham Potter, I like. The new manager, I like. They play good football. They've had like Bissouma left, went to Tottenham. They have Lamptey, Mitoma, Trossard, Welbeck,
McAllister,
Sanchez, March, Sanchez, Gross. They've just got a good team. They're like a well-run club.
Yeah,
you know, there's always a team that everyone likes, and I think it's Brighton. You can't not like them. They just try and win. They try and entertain, and it's very enjoyable. You know, it's not good for Liverpool right now playing Brighton, but
Brighton is 6 now.
I kind of hope they will get the European spot. I don't think Liverpool will get any European spot.
Yeah,
I think Liverpool will come 8th or 9th this year. My dad still thinks we'll come in the top 4 and get the Champions League, but I'm like, no, Dad, we won't. I think Arsenal will win the league. I really hope Newcastle beat Manchester United in the Carabao Cup final. That would make me happy. I don't think Newcastle will get top 4. I think Newcastle will just miss out on the Champions League. I think it'll be Arsenal, United, City, Tottenham, maybe. Yeah, I don't think Chelsea are good enough for top 4. I don't think Liverpool are right now. But yeah, I couldn't believe Chelsea's spending. I mean, apparently, I read somewhere that they have because this month they have to name the Champions League squad. So they have to, and they said like even some of the new signings may not be playing in this squad because they've got too many players. I think a lot of people at Chelsea may be very upset. You know, people like Mason Mount, Gallagher. I read somewhere that Liverpool want Mason Mount or Gallagher.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Kante as well. Kante, his contract is finished this summer, so he will be a free agent. And I've read that Klopp wants to sign Kante.